Sorry, but it's so tragic. Hello everyone and welcome back to my Patreon or YouTube, depending on where you're watching this video. If it's the Patreon, then we're watching episode 9 today. If it's the YouTube channel, then we have finished reacting to Violet Evergarden on my Patreon, link down below. But back to the topic. Violet has visited all the possible places where she thought that Major Gilbert might be. The last one was his mansion. She found his grave. And now we are seeing her memories of the past, of when she was handed by Major Gilbert's brother onto his arms for him to train her, to include her into the garrison and use her as a tool, as a weapon for this war, which he had to do because even though he opposed, because he is kind, he's full of empathy for this child, he had to listen to his superior's orders. He had to include this little girl into his army full of adults and to make sure that nothing bad really happens to her, because at the end of the day she is a child and she is a girl. He took her under his own arm, he tried to take care of her. She grew extremely dependent and reliant on him, but at the same time, she protected him. She was like his guard dog. Can you imagine a little girl acting as an adult officer? Guard dog? This is the first time I'm actually hearing about stories such as this. It's extremely well written, it's brutal, it's raw, it's almost unreal. And yet, what if something like that actually happened? What if it's happening now, somewhere in the world? Enough of these questions. It makes me think too much, doesn't it? Please subscribe to my channel if you'd like to watch more of Violet Evergarden with me, or simply like the video. It helps my channel grow. And now without further ado, let's get on with episode 9. He's losing too much blood and too fast. And he's definitely not okay. He's dying right before her eyes. She's got really good aim in darkness. But she needs to get her emotions under control, and she ran out of the bullets. The guy was terrified though. She never leaves you, see? She lifted a grown man up. No! Of course he didn't survive. How could he? Sorry, but it's so tragic. I didn't even care to check if someone was inside. Obviously the base was full of enemies, so who would have cared about 2 people that might be alive, a whole squadron? Of course she went there. Of course she's searching for him. I knew this was going to be the case. So tell me, without water and food, she's going to uncover every single rumble. Some of those things could actually be a massive ballistic missiles that haven't exploded yet. Thank God for you! So that's what happened! I completely misunderstood. Sweetheart, what could they have told you? You deserve to live and have a good life. After all you've been through, Violet. You really do. But how does it all make sense now for her, you know? She's so extremely loyal, and on top of that, I think she loved him too. Wow. I'm glad she didn't stay, you know? Was worried she might be stubborn till the end. It's so sad looking at Violet. She cried her eyes out. You know, I'm really happy that she's trying to approach her and help her, because this... Maybe she could act somehow like a therapist. Violet really needs help. She understands her so well. She has such a good friends, like so many people are truly and really caring for her, caring about her. What is she doing there? Is that a memory? It's got to be a memory, it's got to be a dream. That place exploded after all, right? Gosh, those are those things that his brother have said to her. Those intrusive thoughts are attacking her now. Oh no. Damn it. Why was he cruel until the end? You know, Major Gilbert's brother. Whew, I've got goosebumps. Don't do it. Don't do that. Don't tell me that she'll try to really kill herself. Look how kind she is. How much compassion she has within her. This might help her if you like throw yourself into a hobby, a work, some duties, it helps you elevate your mind off sad and horrible things, right? It's good for her. I hope that she focuses on work. But I feel like this guy was there on purpose, like maybe no one dumped that bag and he just, wanted to come up with this story and make this situation to help her, elevate her mind off things. Who knows? That's a very interesting thought, I think. But what's in the letter? It's a letter from her friends. That's so nice of them, They're such a good friends of hers. Oh, it was for her. After all, she's quite famous now. But I kind of feel like it might be a little bit too early for her. After all, writing letters is kind of form of an art. And yet she's doing it. Oh, it's him. I forgot about him. Of course. She's friends with his sister. Did you? Oh. Look how many lives you are changing, Violet. It's a shame that times have changed and we aren't really sending and receiving letters except for Christmas cards that are usually, at least in UK, delivered by hand. Beautiful scene with flowers and violets. Violet flowers. I'm so happy for her, honestly. Wow, it's a really beautiful city, town. Kind of reminds me of Amsterdam. Of course. You deserve a good life. I love that she came to him for advice, It's true though. Another absolutely emotional roller coaster ride. Amazing, I love it so much. It's such a good show. She has decided to move on so fast that I feel like many people could take example of her. No kidding here. She's absolutely extraordinary. Everyone was so kind to her. So it really is true that the kindness, compassion that you give to other people, that you show to other people, it does come back to you in one way or another. And Violet has always been a good person. I understand that she was a killing machine, right? But was that her choice? She wasn't really feeling emotion. She was just following orders. That was her life. That was her reality. Completely different reality to a normal innocent child. The fact that she is a decent young woman now, learning about the ways of society, trying and wanting to understand people's emotions and feeling and understanding her own emotions now, striving to be good, being good, Actions speak louder than words do. Her actions tell me that she does deserve to live. She deserves a good life and a beautiful future. Just not even by the way she behaves, but what other people feel about her. That tells you a lot. And I am really happy that her life is filled with so many good people that care about her, want to help her, appreciate her, people that actually decided to give her a chance, possibly a little bit out of pity when they saw her mechanical hands and learned about her past, but look how well it worked out. Right. Anyways, thanks so much for watching this episode with me. Just a quick reminder, you can find this reaction in full opacity, full length, already released on my Patreon, which is linked down below. Or if you would like to see my reactions to Violet Evergarden or any other similar genres of animes, subscribe or leave a like. That always helps. Thanks, and see you in my next video. Bye!